Hello everybody and welcome back to now the new and improved Nexus Heroes of the Storm 2.0 has launched. Woo! I am really excited about this. So I logged in and I got a bunch of free stuff, a bunch of nice stuff. So I'm gonna be kind of going over what is it in this new update, this new version of this game that is so cool. I have not really talked to you guys about this or showed you guys on it. What's new in this? Things appear to notice right away. What's different? I'm gonna be going over a lot of the different things that are things that have been added to the game via 2.0. Obviously, you can see here, Genji has been added. We'll get to him later. He'll get his own separate video. Don't worry about that. And as you can see, I have a ton of loot chests to open. Yes, loot chests, just like in Overwatch, have been added to the game. It's something a lot of people have been very excited about. Being able to open tons of different loot chests, especially if you are a veteran of the game like myself, and get rewarded for being a veteran. And let's get right to it with showing you the changes to the profile. As you can see, the levels have changed. They have uncapped levels. You are no longer restricted to being player level 40. They have modified and changed it. Also, your characters are not capped at level 20. They have uncapped it. I think only to 999, but really, who's going to get to that? So, right off the bat, you'll see here, they've made it to your top 4 heroes that you usually play. Different things here, like what awards and rewards that you've gotten, statistics, where you are in here. I'm Diamond 5 now, guys. I did it. I finally made it, okay? I'm gonna show this off, okay? I'm gonna take some pride in this. I had to fight and scratch and claw and kick and I had to earn this, okay? I'm going to show some pride in it, darn it, okay? I had to earn getting to Diamond. So I'm pretty proud of that. Haven't done my Team League placements yet. I'll get to that at some point with some friends. The game decided I am 956, but I guess this is like a portrait like in Diablo, where you get a special portrait around, portrait frame to kind of show, I guess, a special level or something. I'll take it. 956, I'll take it. To kind of show my levels. As you can see here, the different levels for each of the different characters. Not capped at 20 anymore. I have Kael'thas at level 52 as my highest hero. It shows you how many heroes that you've mastered. This is hilarious, though. It says my highest... They've added highest win ratio and statistics to the game, which I find hilarious. It says that my highest win rate is that I'm 7-0 with the Vikings, 87%. I don't really understand how this works. If I'm 7-0, shouldn't it be 100%? But here's the thing. I know for a fact I'm not 7-0. I know I've lost messing around with the Vikings, so I don't know what this game is saying. Look at this. 9-0. What? Look at this. It says I've never lost with any of these heroes. Look at that. 15-0. 27-0. 43-0 is Varian. Okay, so obviously this is some kind of bug. 155-0 with Kael'thas! I am the greatest Kael'thas player in the world! No, I'm kidding. Oh my goodness, this is really funny. Seeing these stats all messed up like this by highest win rate. Blizzard, get on that. Fix that. I don't know what your deal is with that, but get it fixed. Match history still looks the same. Here's progression, as you can see. It helps you keep track of when you're going to be getting loot chests. And gems. There's different currencies. Shows you which heroes you're close to leveling. So hero level, shows that. That's what this is. Also increases your player level and earns you a loot chest. Loot chests are packed with hero skins, mounts, and tons more. So yeah, the currency here, they've added gems to unlock heroes and featured items in the collection. You can purchase it with real money. I was wondering about that. Yes, the microtransactions are still in this game. But because of this, it's not as egregious. So, gold is still in the game. Shards is a new one where you can be able to select specific things in the collection that you want to unlock for yourself. You can get these, like, if you get duplicates in the loot chests. I'll show you guys that in a bit. So, those are the new things in terms of currency there. That's still the same. Here, they've added a Nexus Challenge special for this 2.0 event. You get now new progression ones to show you when you get special loot chests for leveling a certain hero. This is a Nazebo loot chest if I can get him to level 30. So yeah, you guys kind of saw this here. They've made it where now you can see level 15 instead of level 10. They've kind of changed some things. So play is still pretty much the same here, as you can see. AI, quick match, unranked, ranked, diamond. Yeah, I started playing more Brightwing, and she has really helped out this season. Brawls. And now here's the fun part. Collection. It's not the shop anymore. It's called the collection. Because, oh man, guys. There's some really cool stuff added here. So here's the featured stuff, as you can see. And they've made it where it's easier to search for certain things. So here are the heroes section. You can search for featured heroes, which is pretty much everyone. Especially those on sales. You can see 50% off all heroes. And it's by release date, you can change that as well. You can search via categories like the warriors, assassins, supports, specialists, multi-class variant still by himself. That needs to change. Skins. You can be able to see each character's individual skins. You can be able to check things out in terms, you know, they've changed the whole skin system. It's no longer based on what level your character is. It's just via how it's unlocked. So, like, I have all three of these unlocked here. They're each their own different skin, as opposed to a different color tint. So, like, you see here, Swarm Abathur. This used to be called Master Abathur. Master skins are gone. They're not a thing anymore. They're not called Master skins anymore. They are just skins that you can get. So I don't have to level Abathur to level 10 to unlock this skin. I can just get this skin if I want via shards or via loot chests. So if you're wondering, well, then it used to be Master skins would be a way you kind of show your kind of expertise or experience level or even skill level with this character. What do you do now if there's no more Master skins? They've added a thing called Mastery Taunts. So I'll show you guys that if we get into a match where there's a new thing where you can be able to, kind of similar in Overwatch, you can use sprays, voice lines, emojis, and taunts is another one of those options that, depending on how high leveled you are, it'll change the taunt or make it like more boisterous, you know, like more louder or like more easy to see, like oh wow, that guy's definitely a high level with that character. So, like, for example, if I do a taunt with Kael'thas, it's going to be a ridiculously strong taunt or loud taunt because I have him at such a high level. So the higher level you are, the better your taunt is going to be. You know, the cooler it's going to be. So that's kind of how they've changed the whole mastery thing. And they've added some really cool skins here. Like, for example, they've added a skin I have been calling for a long time. They added the Primeval Diablo skin. I cannot tell you guys how happy I am they finally added this skin for Diablo. Now, recently I had felt kind of restricted to using, I guess what's now called Hell Iron Diablo. Though I was always partial to the Kaiju Diablo, because of course he looks like Godzilla. But now they have the Primeval Diablo if you want him to look like the Diablo from Diablo 3. Now, I've actually messed with this in the PTR. There's some funny voice lines here referencing the fact that this was Leah. So, you can check that out. But there's quite a few skins here. Really cool new skins that they have added. This is, of course, the new hero, Genji. The Oni skin. This, I guess, would have been his master skin, but it's not that anymore. It's now just Steel Dragon or Master Dragon, which I think looks really cool. But like I said, Genji will get his own separate video, so don't you worry about that. Some others here. I guess the Spectre Illidan is now, or Ghost Illidan is now considered a master skin. They've added another new skin here called Betrayer Illidan. You can see he's got the demonic horns there and does not have to be in his demon form. alt in order to have those there. So that's really cool to know, to see that he can be able to use that. And you can see it's a little different here. His blades there. You know, it just, you know, you can see the difference here. It just looks a little cooler, really. But I do still like the Eridar armor Illidan. There's just they've added some other really cool skins. They've added another new skin here for Kael'thas. They've also added some other extra tints, so it's no longer just 3 separate color tints per skin. They've added like a 4th or even a 5th tint for skins. For now, it's just a 4th, but I guarantee you, like, they'll add a 5th. Like, you can see here, the Stormpunk skin used to be just this, this, and this. Now they've added gold Stormpunk Kael'thas. Because. So, and that's considered a separate skin. They've added Stormbot Kael'thas, which looks really silly. I'm sorry, it just looks silly to me. But, you know, the cool thing about these loot chests is that it used to be you had to spend money in order to get some of these skins. And you would look at some skins, you'd be like, I don't think I'd ever get that. Now, you can just get the skins via loot chests, even if you weren't planning on getting them. Tons of skins here for Kerrigan. This new one, Cheerleader Kerrigan. This I just thought was just like, it's like, really? Okay, you're having way too much fun with this, Blizzard. Legion Mistress Kerrigan. Just giving you guys examples as to some of the skins that they have added here in the game for this launch. You know, Stitches. You know, still got King Stitches. So, mounts, you know, same thing. You can be able to look them up now in different categories via horses, which I got this as part of the launch. If you make a purchase for gems, you get this for, you know, added for free, which I think is really cool. That's a really cool skin. So if you're looking for just horse mounts, you can do that. Golden Nexus Charger, look at that. I haven't seen that before. That looks awesome. If you're wanting certain beasts, mighty beasts, for your champions and heroes to ride into the Nexus on, you can be able to find them here in this category, like the Dire Wolves, Loktar. Mechanical, if you're wanting certain heroes like Gazlo to ride in on some kind of mechanical, ride, he can be able to do that via these here. Or magical mounts, like the banner mounts, the Heartstones, the Nimbus Clouds, you know, things like that. Alright, so that's stuff you guys are familiar with. But here's now where we get to some of the new stuff. Some of the really cool new stuff. Banners. So, whenever you take a merc camp, when you take down a fort, things like that, if you're the one that takes down the fort, your banner will drop where that fort was. And this is a cool way to, like, just kind of like per character, like, if you want to show your allegiance to the Alliance, you can be able to have that. A dwarf banner if you like playing dwarves. Or, like me, if you want to show that your allegiance is to the Horde, you can be able to get this Horde banner, and it will drop where I take the fort, showing my loyalty to the Horde. Tauren banners here. This is just for Warcraft. There are StarCraft ones here for the Protoss, for the Terrans, for the Zerg. Look at those banners. It's not even really a banner. It's just like some kind of Zerg, larva or something. There's Diablo banners for the Demon Hunter, the Witch Doctor. There's Overwatch banners for Genji, for Tracer. So, really cool there. Sprays, just like in Overwatch, they've added here. You can be able to spray on the floor. There, of course, are Warcraft special ones. Banner of the Horde. The icon of battle there. StarCraft ones, just to show which one you like to show off. That your Zerg, Dominion, Spectre Ops, Raiders. Diablo, if you want to show, one for a particular class. Overwatch, Lucio's cereal. Or pew pew, some Overwatch sprays as you would expect. Stylized, some really cool ones here, like Jaina here. Look at this Artanis. Cartoon Lily. Just some really, really fun, cute ones here that you just, like, look at that and go, oh, like, look at cute Ragnaros. Just some really cool sprays there. Animated ones. Look kind of video game-ish here. Look at this. Look at that Arthas emoji. That is awesome. Just some of these just like make you smile. Look at that Zool one. Now here's probably my favorite, announcers. So rather than the generic announcer that you usually get for the maps, you can actually select a certain hero that you want to be your announcer for the match. So for example, if I wanted ETC to be the announcer for the match.
Alright people, this set's about to start. Get your stuff together. Let the battle begin! Enemy slain! Hero of the storm! Victory!
So that's kind of just to give you guys an idea of some of the things that he would say as the announcer of the match, as opposed to the generic announcer they would usually have for the map. So, as you can see here, there's some really cool... Murky. Abathur is one. Murky, oh my gosh, guys. Murky is your announcer. How could you not love having him as an announcer? Oh, man. I cannot tell you guys how much fun I'm going to have with these announcers, especially someone like Murky. Stitches.
You get ready for combat.
Alright, StarCraft here. We have Abathur.
Combat imminent. Preparation advised. Warriors, prepare yourselves for combat. Warriors, prepare for combat.
Alright, we've got in Diablo here, we've got Diablo.
Prepare for the eternal conflict, mortals.
Butcher. Yeah, you can kind of get an idea of what Butcher announcer would be like. So I really love the announcers here. Really cool. Voice lines. You can be able to drop some voice lines for each of the heroes, just like in Overwatch. So, and some of these are really funny. So we start off with Abathur here.
For the swarm. Poor essence, little value.
And you can drop these during the matches if you're wondering how they work.
Unacceptable. Must eliminate. No trace left. You address the High Lord? Is there no one who can pose a challenge? Glorious. How shall you serve me?
So some of these can be like really good like taunt ones here, or ones like for certain situations, like let's say someone on your team is trolling.
You lack honor.
I can be able to throw that at him. So there's different ones here for different situations. Yeah, bow down. Speaking of which, Genji has one that I heard in the PTR and it just made me laugh. Listen to this one.
You seem nice. I hate to kill you.
If you don't know what that reference is, so sad. So sad. Anyway, so that's just to give you guys an idea of the different voice lines here for each of the different characters. Like, there's at least 5 for every character. They're all really... And, you've probably heard them before, but now you can be able to drop them whenever you want or select them. Emojis. Check this out, guys. You get tons of different emojis here you can use in the chat. So these are ones I own right off the bat. Hand symbols, Nexus pack, and phrases pack. This one lets you be able to, good job, good luck, have fun, GG, just ones you see typed out all the time. We have some Warcraft ones here, Anubarak ones, Arthas ones, look at those. Of course, for me, the trick is going to be learning how to type these out in the chat, or if there's a way I can be able to, know how to quickly select them in the for the chat. I don't know. But these are not restricted for the heroes. You can select these for each hero. You can customize it. You don't have to, like for example, you don't have to play ETC if you want to use ETC emojis. Once you unlock these, you can assign them to any hero that you want to play, and then just have them in the chat. So there's no restrictiveness. You can customize your heroes with any of these things you unlock however you want. Mounts, sprays, banners, announcers, voice lines, emojis, anything. It's so flexible. The Abathur pack. The Diablo pack here. Just some of these are really cool. Blizzard Classic. Yep, the Lost Vikings. We've got Overwatch here. So we now have 4 heroes. Though, with the announcement of D.Va that's going to be added to the game, we will have a full 5-man Overwatch team in heroes finally. Whether or not that's a very good team or not, well, we'll have to that's something we'll have to try out. But yes, in the cinematic reveal this morning, they showed that D.Va is going to get added into the game, which some people thought it would be D.Va. Though some people were hoping it was Deathwing. I was with Palatine going, no, it's not going to be Deathwing. It would be much bigger and much more of a really cool tease if it was Deathwing. Just some miscellaneous emojis here as well. Alright, and then of course portraits. You guys are familiar with these. You've seen them before. The Master Skin portraits and such. So it feels a little easier to get these now with certain heroes. There's achievement, portraits here, as you would expect. I actually was given this one and this one, despite not reaching level 15 with Karazim and Abathur. I thought that was very strange that I just gave them to me, but hey, I'll take them. Haven't gotten that or that or that. A lot of these I do have. Oh, reach level 2 before Heroes of Storm 2.0 releases. What? Veteran Hero Portrait. Okay. Level 2, I mean, I'm level 56. I'm just saying. I would have kind of preferred I had gotten a portrait that was like, you reached level 50, or I don't know. It just seems a little odd. I'm not really sure what exactly that means or why that's a big deal. We get some other really cool portraits here, though. We get some sketches. Look at this. Horde sketches. Blood Elf portrait. Goblin portrait. Orc portrait. Tauren. Troll. Undead. Really cool. Remastered. Look at this. Ghost Tracer portrait. God King Leoric. Shadowblade Lily. Very cool. Ink portraits. Oh my goodness. Look at that Illidan. Oh, that looks so cool. Superpower. Just some really cool themed portraits here. Diablo Legends. Hearthstone Legends. Basically, yeah, the faces of the characters from Hearthstone. I could get one here for Thrall. Warcraft Legend. Look at this. It's the cover art from Warcraft 3. How is that not cool? Or look at this. These are like from the cover art of the expansions that you would get. I think. I remember seeing this Kael'thas face on the Burning Crusade cover art. So, I think that's but I know for a fact that these are from the cover art of Warcraft 3. Yeah, see, Warcraft 3, Corrupted Arthas, Death Knight Arthas, Prince Arthas, Thrall Portrait, yep. Wow, a new yeah. So, different ones here. Just so many cool things here. And I can select my border here. I can either have my basic border, which shows that I'm level 56. Or, of course, my hero border to show that I'm Diamond 5. I want to show that off. And, of course, here's the Stim Pack area here. You can now get a 360-day Stim Pack if you want. Yeah, Stim Pack for an entire year. But, obviously, hold off and wait until you unlock your loot chest before you do stuff like that. So that is all the really cool stuff that's been added here. Now, the loot chest thing, as you can see here, there's different ones here. There's regular loot chests, there's epic loot chests, and there's veteran loot chests. I only got these only because it's a way to recognize my veteranship in this game. Because I was able to, get to 956, it gave me 9 chests to represent the 100 player levels that I was able to get to at this launch. So I'm actually going to do a separate video where I show you guys me opening these loot chests. So yeah, these are the two different chests that you get. As a, I guess, sort of a reminder here, the progression is that it shows that for certain levels you get a rare chest. When I get to level 960, if I get to level 975, I get an epic chest. So there's different levels you reach that it's like, you got to this level, well, you get this level of a chest. So it's really cool, rewarding way to do that. It's something I actually really like. And of course, if you're wondering, also, the leveling system now for heroes is much, much better now. You can be able to level these much faster. It's not as much of a grind to level characters up anymore. So if I want to get Brightwing to level 15, it's going to be much faster and easier to do so now than it was before. It's not going to be as much of a grind as it used to be. So leveling these characters to 15 isn't going to be that hard anymore. But also, it's not necessarily like I have to do it because I want to get that master skin, because that doesn't exist anymore. So it feels more more free to be able to, for lack of a better term, I guess, to be able to, if I'm leveling those without having to, like, oh, I want to get them because I want to get that master skin. Well, I don't have to do that anymore. So it's much more less restrictive. Oh, look at this. And you can also earn more loot chests this way by doing brawls. So all I have to do is just play this brawl twice and I get this loot chest. So there's a lot of cool ways for you to get loot chests to get all this really cool stuff in the game. It's really cool. I very much approve of this. I think that Blizzard did a tremendous job doing this 2.0 update with this system. Adding all these cool things here. So I'm really excited to be able to experience 2.0. I know a lot of people are. I, of course, am really excited about opening all of my loot chests. I am definitely looking forward to doing that. So, stay tuned for me opening my loot chests and seeing what nice, good loot I get. And if you're wondering, I'll also show you guys how it works in terms of if you get stuff in the loot chest you don't like, you can use gold to just re-roll the chest if you want to make sure that you get stuff that you do want. Or if you're just satisfied with getting, if you get duplicates, you'll get shards that you can put towards getting something specific that you want. So that's how it works. And I will see you guys for that. Stay tuned.